Oh, forgot I was recording. What's up, guys? It's your commissioner speaking, and yes, week 6 is in the books. And finally, a change of scenery, a little bit different stuff going on this time. Our top players are actually, again, a little odd. There's not too many name drops this week, mainly because of what you're about to find out in a minute. So, yeah, a lot of people dropped in the rankings. Obviously, some people moved up. So quite a few changes out there, you guys. So check out how this week started all. So check out our quarterback. That's right, Kirk Cousins out of all the people, right? 333 yards, 4 touchdowns, a whopping 67.32 points. Charles's bench. That's right, our hottest quarterback this week was on the bench, unfortunately. So Charles, you missed out, man. Those hurt a lot, and I feel you. So, ni modo. What can I say, right? All right, check out our running back this week. That's right, Ezekiel Elliott. The first time we mentioned his name this season, it took him 6 weeks to get there. Really good turnout, not obviously the greatest thing in the world that we've seen so far this year, right? So 105 rushing yards, a touchdown, and he caught 5 passes for 47 yards, whopping 44.2. My dude, right? So first time we mentioned his name, Ezekiel Elliott is supposed to be a big name. I took a risk on this guy, potentially holding out, right? And I got lucky. He started playing, but week 6, first time we mentioned his name, so can't complain. Finally got a win. And I want to say it was because of him, because everyone else did decent, but he's the one that definitely got me that W. So check out our wide receiver. Stephon Diggs, 167 receiving yards out of 7 receptions for 3 touchdowns, you guys. 3, a whopping what? 66.5 on Charles's bench. That's right, that's 2 of the hottest players this week on somebody's bench. Both of them belong to Charles. So Charles, sir, I feel you, man. I feel you. 2 of the hottest positions in fantasy football, they were both on your bench. So ouch. Well, ni modo. Again, what can I say, right? It happens. Fantasy, you can't predict things like that. But yeah, check out a tight end. This tight end this week is supposed to be a big name in the beginning of the season. Injuries is always attached to his name, but he made a top tight end this week. Check out who it was. Hunter Henry, out of all people, 100 receiving yards out of 8 receptions, 2 touchdowns in garbage time, if I could add garbage time. But yeah, a whopping 35 points, and it belongs to Cody's bench. Again, that is 3 out of the 4 players so far on somebody's bench, right? So Hunter Henry, again, injury prone, hasn't done much this year because of that. Comes in, garbage time, gets himself the top spot in the tight end position, right? So another heartbreaker. This is also, again, Cody, who also lost this week, potentially. Oh, I'm in the storm. Let me hurry up. I'm about to die. Anyway, I'm probably going to die anyway. That's okay. It's the new Fortnite season, so I'm trying to check it out. All right, check out our kicker. Yep. Matt Prater, the Lions kicker, had a whopping 5 field goals and 1 extra point attempt for a whopping 25 points. free agent. So he does not belong to anybody. So sadly, our kicker was also not part of any starting lineups this week. So that's another bummer. That could have potentially won some games out there. Some people lost by less than 10 points. So that would have been a big improvement on somebody's team. All right, but yeah, he's a free agent, so check him out. And they also it's Alliance, so that means they just got off a bye, so you don't have to worry about a bye with this guy if you want to pick him up. All right. Last but not least, check out our defense. The Panthers. That is my Panthers. I gotta be happy about that one. So yeah, 7 sacks, 5 interceptions, 2 fumbles, 55 points. And this was obviously the London game. This played early Sunday, so I think started at 6:30, I believe, in the morning. I woke up to this score. I had no idea really, so I was like, hey, I'll take it. And yeah, obviously I was on a 3-game losing streak, and between Ezekiel Elliott and this defense, I made the top. I died. That made the biggest difference this week. So thank you for allowing me to win this time. So Jay, kudos to you. Thank you for letting me win. Appreciate it. All right, guys. So those were our top players this week. So yeah, not too many huge scores. The biggest scores were on people's benches for the most part, and so yeah, that's kind of heartbreaking. Or perfect lineup, of course, it's an average. It's in the almost 400, still in the 300. So it's not like last week that was almost 500 points. Or power rank, we have for example Charles. He dropped 3 positions, I think, down. So yeah, so a lot of people are still in the middle. So there's still a chance of people to win, move up, and make playoffs. Remember, we still have 7 games. We had 6 go by already, so we're going on the 7th week, guys. So we're on the halfway point. So no worries. We still have chances to come back up and get some playoffs, in our system. Check out our points against. So if you guys didn't quite get the slide last week, the points against means that's how many points this particular team allows. Obviously, we have nothing to do with how many points you allow. It's just the type of luck we'll get for that week. But that pattern is crazy. Like, Michael, one of our best teams in the league, obviously. Our only undefeated team still remaining. So congrats on that, Mike. But yeah, biggest power rank, and yet his points against is super ridiculously low. He's only allowed, I think, 800 something fantasy points. It's pretty good, right? My team still continues to allow all kinds of points. Jay, although obviously we were versing each other, although he ended up with a loss this week, but he still scored 190 something points. That is the 4th best out of anybody in this league. Obviously, we have our MVT. Then we had my team that did pretty decent, right? And then we had, I believe, Anthony's team as well. And then there's Jay's team. So literally those are the 4 highest teams this week. And yet, he ended up losing. Why? Because my team loves to allow all kinds of points. I just happened to get lucky that Jared Goff freaking choked. Like, he had 5 points or something like that. Granted, I have Cooper Kupp and I had Everett, the tight end for the Rams, that were directly affected by Jared Goff's performance. So technically, if I would have done good with those 2 players, he might have done even better, and I only won by 20 points. So Jay, still a good game, man. I appreciate your efforts. But yeah, somebody's got to win that game. Luckily I came out with a W on that one, which I needed it extremely hard. But yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate it. I looked at the waiver wire, you guys. There's not much out there at all. From last week, the only person that came actually true was Robbie Anderson. I did recommend Robbie Anderson to be picked up just because he had his quarterback back. He actually did pretty good. He ended up, I believe, the 2nd best. He was the 2nd best receiver out there this past week. So yeah, one good prediction. Obviously, Hilliman, the running back for the Giants that I recommended, he sucked so bad he literally got dropped from the team. He's not even on NFL team right now. But yeah, Mr. Minshew, right, the quarterback for the Jacksonville. Bad game for him. That's one of the reasons why probably Aaron ended up losing his game, because he had a really bad game from him. Overall, Aaron's got a solid team, but a lot of his players just choked. So, ni modo. That's going to be my word of the day, ni modo. So, if you guys don't know what that means, ni modo, N-I space M-O-D-O. What can you do, right? Ni modo. All right, so that's going to be a new phrase. If you don't know what that means, learn it. It just means when there's nothing you could do, ni modo. All right, you guys. So, yeah, so not much. There's not much I could really recommend for waiver wire pickup. You could take a fling out of the top people out there. There's people that are coming up. There's some people that the pros are saying to pick up, but we already have them picked up. You know, like obviously Gallman, just in case. Barkley still not like full-on participant. I think Gallman's gonna be back for the Giants. So yeah, not too many people I could recommend. So if you're gonna pick up some people because of the bye weeks, so we do have several teams on bye weeks, of course, and but there's not too many on the free agency that's gonna make you win or lose a game. So hopefully you have a good bench, people that you could plug in. Obviously defenses, you could stream defenses without a problem. I think Gabriel already picked out the Bills because they're going against Miami this week. So that was a good preempted move from him last week. So that's how you got to be, guys. You got to think ahead, and if you see a good matchup coming up, if you have somebody to drop, might as well drop them now and then use them up for next week. So that's always a good tip. All right, so besides that, you guys, so yeah, check out what our rankings ended up being. Obviously, our MVT and then the runner-up were this big, this far apart. So yeah, Anthony and I were very, very close at that, and I'm so mad. All I needed was one touch by Kerryon Johnson last night to just grab the ball and get that half a point. But hey, ni modo, it didn't happen. All right, or Donkey is definitely not a name that we've seen on that category. So yeah, it sucks. You know, it's a really, really bad score. It's barely 100. You know, it's like it went over 100, but just barely. Okay, you guys, so not much to say besides that today. Good luck. Make sure you guys do some lucky pickups or moves to fill in your bye weeks. And I think week number 9 is technically bye Mageddon, right? So we have a lot of bye weeks this time around, but I think week 9 is always the worst. So prepare for that one. All right. In the meantime, I am done. I'm gonna get back to my game here because my nephew's in the other room trying to school me in some Fortnite. And I haven't played Fortnite in like a couple months. So I'm rusty. I don't have time to play. Who does? I don't know have time to make this video. By the way, I got 8 views last week. And I know I watched my video this time. And Michael, thank you for correcting all my mistakes last week. I did mention a couple weird numbers that shouldn't be mentioned. I think I said our tight end had like 20 points. Actually, I verbally said the right number, but I put a slide with the wrong number. So whenever you guys see that, feel free to let me know. It makes me learn. You know, it's a constructive criticism, like Michael called it. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. That means that you're watching my videos. So I love that. All right, thank you for that. And yeah, good luck this week, you guys. And not much. Peace out. Adios.